My name is Dr. Megan Greco, and I am actually in my practice out of my home. I'm a physical therapist now for about 21 years. Aaron has definitely taught me how to take action, like without a doubt. I was pretty much capped out at the hours I was able to put in. I worked at a traditional practice for about 8 years. I also was having children at the time, and I couldn't treat 3 or 4 people in an hour and then also come home and be a sane mother. So I decided to go off on my own and open up a practice out of my home. And so when I was looking at houses, I was looking at spaces to be able to treat people in a small amount of time and then be able to be a mom when my kids needed me. Yeah. All right, well, so this is my backyard of my home, and the awesome thing about this place is that there was a sports court here. Hello.
Hey!
How are you?
I brought you gifts.
Aww.
Well, just one gift.
Yeah. I really wanted to primarily spend more time with my patient. I really wanted to treat patients one person an hour and give them like undivided attention. How's your foot after you have been calmed it down? Yeah. There was only amount of money that I could make, doing that myself. For 8 years, I was pretty stagnant. So I kept my price the same, and I probably was clearing $120,000, $130,000 a year. And I was like, all right, that's great. I'm not working a ton, and I'm treating people really well, and that's good pay, right? So with Aaron's group and him teaching me how to bring on other people, at the end of this year, I'm expected to clear about $430,000 out of my house. Good, no sharp pain. Because I was a solo practitioner, I really just have me and me talking to me. And that's who I'm running my ideas against. Once I join the Mastermind, I see other people doing exactly what I want to do. And also people who are less experienced than me in the clinic and in the business world, doing it without fear. And they're so successful. The main reason I enrolled in the CashPT Platinum Mastermind was to create more income without being one-on-one with the patient. I have brought on 2 physical therapists who are really great PTs, and they have the same goals. They want to have a great work-life balance, and so I think the most important piece is that I can pay them well. So I pay them double than what PTs are getting in this area. You're gonna pull apart, okay, and then come up the wall. I opened up my practice, and most people did not think that a cash practice would work. But I found Aaron and his group. He just opened my mind to a bunch of possibilities that I never thought would happen. So I literally broke out of my basement by in my mind. Got it, okay. My goal was to provide good care and then also be a really present mom. The biggest difference since joining the Mastermind is the systems that I have put in. So for 8, 9 years, I was probably recreating the wheel every day. Aaron taught me how to make it one time and then continue to use that system. But if I had joined earlier, I would have just had the systems in place. I would have had even more time.
17.
The most unexpected thing I've learned from being in the Mastermind is the actual personal development that has had to take place during this whole time. I've been in the Mastermind for 3 years now, and I think there's a lot of letting go of your own ego that has to take place, especially if you have a practice, because you're like, I don't know, I didn't do it this way, right? You really have to let go and believe and trust in the people that you're investing in. The reservation for joining the Platinum Mastermind was money. I didn't realize how important investing in yourself financially was. I was like, okay, because you don't want to let go of money. But once you start to let go of money a little bit, you realize it comes back to you tenfold. Once I joined the Mastermind, there is so much benefit to having a like-minded community around you that inspire you and make you think of things that you would have never thought. You take longer if you're trying to figure things out on your own. I would recommend the Platinum Mastermind to anyone who wants to open a CashPT business. That was attainable for me. I thought, I'm here, I'm in my basement, but it's actually a $500,000 business happening down here that wouldn't have been possible if I didn't think of the possibility of that actually happening.